from how information from the news media enters our minds, we're looking at media effects. What do we know about the effects that media has? And here I'm just very grateful that I didn't enter academia in the 60s and 70s when the minimal effects paradigm was dominant, which is just patently absurd, and I'm sure is difficult to get a hearing for any dispute that people would have with that paradigm. It's still, the kind of minimal effects vision is still kind of alive, like it's on life support, but this is one example of a book that kind of argued that position. The Influencing Machine, and Gladstone basically argues that the idea that the media is a powerful influencer of our political beliefs is similar to a long series of ideas in the past that these paranoid beliefs that there was something like an influencing machine, an evil magical machine that people could use to brainwash other people. And we should be afraid of this. And she basically says that the view that the news media has powerful effects on us is basically just another paranoid belief, when in reality, the media is only a mirror through which we see our own reflection. Whatever we want to believe or what we already believe, that's what the media provides to gain eyeballs to sell to advertisers. So there's really nothing to worry about in terms of media effects. Obviously, the weight of the evidence is just crushes that view. It's not tenable anymore. But the other key thing is that it's not as though media effects work in a kind of hypodermic needle sense where I just take the needle, stick it in the back of your neck, and then insert an idea into your head that you now believe is 100% true. It's much more like epidemiology. Like when we think of cancer, like if I start smoking 2 packs of cigarettes a day, I might not ever get cancer in my life. I might live my life without cancer perfectly fine. But if an entire population starts smoking 2 packs of cigarettes a day, then we know that X percentage of, there's going to be an X percentage increase in cancer rates, that X million people are going to get cancer as a result. It's more of a probabilistic thing, and that's what media effects research is as well. It's not determinative, it's not definite, it's probabilistic in the same way that epidemiology is. There's so many different areas of media effects research, but I just want to talk briefly about cultivation theory because it's often overlooked and it's quite interesting. Basically, it just looks at differences between heavy viewers and light viewers of TV. This isn't just news media, it's also TV, entertainment programs, sports, whatever, soap operas, whatever. And they find that heavy viewers have an unrealistically violent view of the world, that it's more of a dog-eat-dog world, that it makes both children and adults more materialistic, makes them more prone to gender stereotyping, sexism. During the Gulf War, they were more misinformed about the Gulf War and more supportive of violence. Basically, their beliefs reflected what they were seeing in TV about either aspects of the real world, news reporting about the Gulf War, or about aspects of the fictional world. All of the narratives that they were watching about, cop shows, murder, mysteries, etc., made them think that the world was significantly more violent than it really is. Does that say 55? Okay, perfect. Okay. Mostly what I'll be talking about in terms of media effects are examples of commission, but I think examples of omission are just as important. This image, you probably have seen it before somewhere. It kind of illustrates the whole idea of omission quite well. But the media can, and we know it does, influence us to believe certain things that it presents to us, but possibly more importantly, by not giving us information about certain things, certain areas of the world, certain perspectives on the world, certain ideological perspectives, beliefs, worldviews, etc., they make it effectively impossible that we'll come up with these things on our own. It's like the cloud occluding some of the stars in the sky. You can't make certain constellations out of them. In the field of commission, I particularly like Media Tenor. It's a private research firm that does these free analyses to basically gin up support and get corporate clients to hire them. But it's quite interesting. What they do is they basically just look at the mass media. They code it for the tenor of the media. So over this period of time, August 16th to August 22nd, they'll code every minute of major news broadcasts, whether it's pro-care